Hey, welcome back to my channel, this is Kuro, and we're playing some more Genshin Impact on the PS5, and we're going to be clearing the main story quest portion of the Latern Rite festival. So we're going to be doing festive affairs. So we'll be going through the main storyline. Although, now that I think about it, I'll probably be cutting that portion out, so I don't know why I even did that. But here we go. Oh, okay, we've got Garmin.
I'll handle this.
Oh, okay.
Nowhere to hide.
Yes.
Incoming. Hey! Manifest.
Maybe I should switch my characters for something that's going to be a little bit better to use. I'm just pretty much using these for the fun of it. Teleport. Oh wait, I have Farina. Yeah, we just need one powerhouse and that's it. Alright.
Another test subject.
That's fine. Alright, Garmin. Okay. That was fun.
Seems like we really can't go anywhere without running into treasure hoarders, can we?
Treasure hoarders.
Yeah, it's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
You don't really look much like a guard.
You seem like a real pro at your job.
Oh, that's not
I like
a
his
skill
hair
learned
though,
on the job.
the two-tone.
It's just a hobby.
It looks like he just dyed the underside of
Have
his
you ever
hair
heard of
red.
Wushu dancing?
I heard about it.
Wushu dancing is famous in Chunyu Vale. Performers might be
Chunyu.
invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good
Chunyu
fortune
Vale.
during a holiday season. But I must admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue opera. I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch Wushu dancing. So
It's very traditional,
it's not
so
something I do
I hope they
full-time.
do it every year.
Huh? You have two jobs?
Hmm.
How do you have the energy to do all that?
Because he's young.
It's not that tiring. You just have to take a rest.
Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing cards.
Oh.
Invocation TCG?
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
No, Genius Invocation TCG, which it stands for GI TCG, which is Genshin Impact TCG. Okay, Garmin walked forward to exchange a few words with the boatman. Yeah. That bird's eating a fish.
Finally, we can rest.
It's like a
Ooh,
pelican.
Paimon's shoulders are so stiff. And her stomach so empty.
Oh, poor Paimon. She has an
Sorry,
empty
sorry.
stomach despite
Did
eating
I push
everything.
the pace a bit too much?
Or
I mean, you were
anything
the ones
and
who said
everything.
you were travel experts.
Liu is just too hilly. Floating up and down so much. Where's Paimon
how does
now?
floating actually make Paimon tired?
Aw, would you like some winter melon cake? I have some on me that I bought from a store.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Paimon will take all you got.
That sounds yummy.
You might want to pace yourself there. Or
You know,
you'll be too full to
maybe
get a proper meal
we should
later.
look into making YouTube videos and see whether or not we can replicate
Just like
food
just
from
like
Genshin
you,
Impact.
apparently
That
never
will be
get
something
tired,
interesting
no
to
matter
see.
how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
Okay.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy.
Fun.
And here's some for you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend. I'll just set it to the side here for you.
That hit the spot.
That close of a call, huh? I've been eating winter melon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places, whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big
I want to see whether or
restaurant
not I
in the
can replicate. I'm a
city. Each place
terrible
produces
cook,
cakes with a
but
slightly different flavor.
if I
If
can
you
get
like these
friends
ones,
that
I
are
can give you the
interested
address of the
in
shop I bought 'em from. I'll just have to check when
making
we get back.
food, maybe we can make a cooking
Oh,
video.
Oh, all my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
It's okay. Paimon is kind of enjoying listening to your chitter chatter.
Aw, a fed Paimon is a happy Paimon, huh?
A fed Paimon is a happy Paimon.
Hey, Paimon can be in
That's
a good
kinda
mood
true.
anytime she wants.
Need some fresh bamboo?
Woohoo! We're here!
Don't forget your
Okay.
things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim.
Oh, we've been swimming plenty in
Thanks for the ride, Uncle Bosu. You take care of yourself now. I'll see you some other time. Okay, follow me. This way is fastest. We'll have to take the elevator up to the secure transport agency. Oh, well... how should I...
Why are you so shy?
Come on, spit it out!
Do you see that group of people over there?
Mm-hmm.
Those are my relatives.
Oh, you have a very big
You
family.
sure have a big family.
Once they start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets dark.
Right.
This is bad.
Why does it sound like you're from a rich boy family?
Your family, not your arch enemies. What's there to be afraid of? Unless... Oh, did you do something horrible to them?
No, it's not that. I'm just not that good at dealing with my family. It would be best if we could steer clear of them. I'll explain more when we have the chance, but right now, we've got a job to do.
I love playing
To
as
the right,
Lumine.
and-
To the right.
Wow, you guys are good. I'm impressed.
Really, it wasn't that much of a stealth mission.
Oh, winter melon cake to be exact.
You know
really
what
liked
Garmin
it, huh?
reminds me of?
Ooh, you know
That
what? I'll buy you a whole bunch and pile them so high you can swim
that
in 'em.
Chinese drama guy
long
who
as you
doesn't
don't
want to
like to
go
burn
home
the
because he's either rich or wants freedom
Hey,
and
Uncle
wants to
Drugway.
be free from his
These are my
family
friends, the
because he's
Traveler
like
and
from a
Paimon.
rich background.
They came to
He's
deliver
the
some
young
goods.
master. They have high expectations for him because they want him
So,
to
I
be
guess
like
I'll go
the
ahead and
heir
take
of
these
the
over to Uncle
family.
Yongzan then?
That's the
Yes.
vibes I'm
Thanks for your
getting.
hard work. I should thank you both for your trouble as well. Please take a seat and rest for a bit. I'll prepare some tea.
Okay.
We'll be off soon anyway.
Hey, we're already here, aren't we? No harm in taking a load off for a bit. Plus, I know the Secure Transport Agency has some great Songhua tea stashed around here somewhere. I promise you, one sip and you'll be hooked. Anyway, you just sit down
That
and
sounds
relax, Uncle
addictive.
Drugway. Who would I be if I just sat here and let you go through all this trouble? Leave this to me. I have to be up and about to drop these goods off anyway. What's a little extra time on my feet? Oh, you aren't too picky, right, Traveler? I know Paimon prefers things on the sweeter side, so I won't steep the tea too long.
Sounds like you
And I'll add some dim sum
know
pastries on the side.
us very well.
You noticed what's
Dim sum
going on?
pastries.
How long have you two known Gaming?
Not long.
Oh, not long at all.
Probably
we just kinda tagged
3
along
hours
on a
ago.
trip to Yulong Wharf. He's just a super welcoming guy. We became friends.
Uh-huh.
You know, just like that.
That's just how he is. He's the attentive sort. Really knows how to look after his own. A while ago, one of our guards had to take off work. Said his joints were hurting due to the rain. Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him from Dr. Baiju, then traveled through the night to deliver it back to him. That young man has such a good head on his shoulders. How can anyone not love him? I mean, there is his dad, but, well, ask anyone else.
Uncle Yongzan says that he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this delivery right now. So what do you think, Uncle Drugway? Should I go ahead and deliver it instead?
It feels like we've troubled you enough already.
It's kite-making materials, though. Could be for a kid. I'm sure the sender
He
wants
wants
it
to make
delivered
the
before
kids
Latern.
happy. I wonder if having a vision
Oh, by
saves
the way,
characters
here,
from
have some tea.
like looking like NPCs.
All right, then. Deliver it if you want to.
Ooh, are you free in 2 days? How about we grab some dim sum from Shinya Kiosk? My treat, and don't even think about trying to pay.
Whoa, that's way too generous of you.
Don't mention it. Just think of this as a thank you for all your help. Besides, the thing between me and my family, it's a long story. It might take some time to tell.
You know what I just realized?
Good! Paimon never says no to free food.
Garmin is the type of male character I would
Alright,
be willing
then I'm
to
off.
to
See you in 2
cosplay.
days. Oh, and Paimon? Make
I
sure
actually
not to
like his
eat too
design.
much before then.
Is he underestimating Paimon?
Maybe I should look into getting a cosplay of Garmin.
Really eat. Anyway, is Garmin's family situation really that complicated?
I don't think so.
He has such a
Probably very
happy-go-lucky
typical Asian
personality.
drama boy.
Plus, he's an
action.
enthusiastic and
Like-
diligent worker.
Action?
It's hard to
Situation?
imagine a guy like that
Yeah,
being
situation.
troubled by much.
Speaking of Asian drama, I heard that
Since he already plans to tell
Twitch
you
does
himself,
allow
you
watch
don't need
parties.
an old
So
man
I
like
might look
me
into
to add
doing
my
a
2
watch
cents.
party
You
once
seem
I
to
find
be
out a
around
little
the
bit
same
more about
age,
how that
so
works.
You might have a lot in common.
And then I may set up a schedule around
Perhaps
that.
you could help him talk things through. Consider it a favor to me.
I'll try.
If you have the time, maybe you can make a little flag for us to wave about. It can say, "We provide aid in spades." Couldn't hurt to advertise our services, right?
Well, I can certainly arrange that. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Wait, seriously? Paimon
She was just
joking,
joking around. She wasn't
but
serious.
If you're going to get us something, she'd much rather have winter melon cake instead.
Desserts. Treats.
Seems like Gaming really has rubbed off on you.
More or less.
Would you like some more tea? I think there's some left.
No thanks. We came all this way and still haven't gotten a chance to look around the wharf.
You know, tomorrow I should probably stream Fate Grand Order.
See the kinds of kites they got. Maybe they'll have
That's
ones
not a
you
bad
can't
idea.
find in Liyue Harbor.
Probably do some rolls on that.
All right, then. Please do let me know if you'd like more tea.
Okay.
Well,
This is a pre-rendered cutscene. No, it's
what
not.
are you doing here?
Oh, it's Cloud Retainer.
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence.
Greetings, Cloud Retainer. For those of you who have not played through the storyline yet, this is Cloud Retainer's human form. One of the mighty illuminated Adepti. So it's seen as Hanwan or Xingyun. Pretty certain her name in Cantonese is Hanwan. Hanwan. I probably may have pronounced it wrong.
Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to respect your elders.
Ugh, starting on the elder stuff already, huh? Shouldn't you be back in your cave tinkering away at some kite
You know, I find that the newer Paimon lines are a lot better than the old ones.
Ah, Paimon gets it. You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
And what of it?
Didn't you adopt a new child?
The Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology into said kite-flying competition is of no consequence to oneself. Did you expect
You're just
one to
fiercely
willfully compete
competitive.
against the whimsical
I
trends
want
of
to
worldly
unlock her so
sentiment?
bad.
Or perhaps even fall to petty sulking over such.
It's not that
Unfortunately, I pulled
those
Diluc.
things exactly.
Like,
That's
after
just what Moon Shaper and Mooncarver
saving the
told us
Primo Gems
were
from the previous
just
event, and
something and, oh.
what
Paimon
what
can't
did I
be
do in the
bothered to
previous?
remember what their aliases
Yeah,
were
I
called.
saved up enough to do
Anyway,
the
they
rolls,
went
and I
to
got
Liyue
Nahida
Harbor to look
because
for
I wanted
you.
to get
They
Nahida
even
as well.
asked us to
Nahida
pass
was
along
more
our
important,
regards if we ran into you.
but for Xingyun, I managed to farm
Tianyi?
enough Primogens over the last week or two, and I did not get
It appears
Cloud Retainer.
time has
I got
quite
Diluc
flown
instead.
Since one's arrival in Liyue Harbor. How could one have forgotten about those 2 old fossils? One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to atone for
Oh.
this slight.
You forgot about the
Given that one has ventured
The
all
2
this
creepy
way to
old guys.
Yunnan Wharf, tea would be more advisable. A great thought has illuminated one's mind once again. One is reminded that certain purchases have yet to be made. Perhaps you two could wait here whilst one performs this task. It'll be but a moment.
Huh? Wait, here? You really just gonna ditch us here to watch your stuff? Oh. that woman
Watch
really
over the
just does
shopping.
Whatever she wants. Hey, not you too, traveler! Oh, all this Paimon ditching is super... Ugh, just...
Digipaimon is a normal thing.
Welcome. Please have a look around. We only
Okay, I
sell
just hit
teas of the
X, so it
finest
just skipped
quality,
along.
sourced directly from Chaoying Village. Might I recommend the Sunglo variety? It's one of our specialties.
Now, that sounds promising. One will bring some back for those old fossils, and all will be well.
It sounds
2
like
boxes
she
will do.
friend-zoned the other
Wonderful.
two.
By the way, we're actually running a special Latern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. 4 boxes will net you 20% off.
20% off 4 boxes.
Oh, she is
Merchant
like a
strikes fair
mom.
bargain.
Bird
One might as
mama.
well give some to Morax and Ping too.
Morax and Ping as well.
I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so, perhaps I can interest you in these exquisite gift sets. Buy 10, get half off.
Oh no.
Look at the magnificent design. And the red ribbon gives quite the festive flair, don't you think? Such a gift would be sure to impress any lucky friend or family member.
She's being sweet
10
talked into it. Yeah.
boxes. Seems rather excessive. But if one factors in the conqueror of demons and one's disciples,
So she's got 4
10.
Conquerors
Nice
of
round
Demons,
number, don't you
Shao,
think? Of course you do.
Ganyu.
I'll even shave a little extra off the price for
oh,
you.
Gonyu, Sungor, and
that is agreeable. One will, I will have these boxed up.
the new little girl, Shuyu.
Of course, right away.
I see you have quite
So
the
there's
eye
about
for
8
fine
people.
items, mademoiselle.
Oh no.
Perhaps some of my
Fontanian
wares
guy.
might also be of interest to you. I'm a toy merchant from Fontaine. You'll get nothing but the finest and most intricate
Love the
clockwork
reaction.
toys
What
Mora
a
can
reaction.
buy here. Each one sure to be a source of endless amusement.
I must admit, the Fontanian stuff does look
Perhaps
interesting.
you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
Well, that is, of course, best understood by playing with them yourself. If you could wait just a moment, I can bring one out and give you a demonstration.
This guy is taking the opportunity to... Oh, wait, what's going on? Did she sense
There
something?
is no need for that.
What happened?
Mademoiselle,
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to package it securely.
Huh?
of course. Here you go. The instruction manual is...
I can do without. Thank you.
Oh, she's those
Watchful
types.
eyes
Yes.
around this place.
The ones that don't look at the
One
instructions
would be
and
spotted
work it
practicing
out just
mechanical toys
from,
such as this.
you know...
A child's plaything, no less.
Ah.
It would only invite scandal. There is no harm in bringing it back to study in secret.
Huh? What did she buy? Oh, they just did like side swipe.
Xianyun, did your shopping go smoothly?
Although I hit X, but
Naturally.
yeah.
One may not delight in social interactions, but that does not mean one lacks said faculties. And you two? Are you not here to purchase things?
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Elong Wharf. But it does look like there are lots of goods from Fontaine.
You know, I want
You
to
are also planning to participate in the kite flying competition then?
also
One means to say, you along with all the other youths.
all other
One has
use.
been entreated to share
Yes,
one's
Mummy
kite-making
Bird.
expertise.
We are
And
definitely
indeed, there was
entering that
little one to
kite
do
making
about such
contest.
persistent supplication. One moment energetic and earnest, and dejected the next. One had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests, and thus, one will be organizing a kite-making workshop to
A
provide
kite
personal
making
instruction in this
workshop.
art form.
That sounds like fun.
Oh, who will be participating then?
She doesn't have the
Shuryu,
reverb.
Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yayo.
So
Wow,
if
that's quite a few
Cloud
people.
Retainer sounds a little bit odd,
Also, this is all pretty well, Xianyun,
odd,
but it's
it's
not
because
like you
she doesn't have
to
the
make your own kite to
reverb, but it
participate in
is the
the
same voice
competition.
actress.
You can't just buy one ready-made and call it a day.
You speak of those equipped with the mechanical lifting device, do you not? 'Tis nothing but a crude piece of mortal machinery. the mechanism that one has developed
Wait.
was the fruit of millennia.
If a
of
kite is able to
meticulous
lift itself
study.
off the ground
Let us not
with
speak of the source of
mechanical
the mechanism's power,
devices,
but rather
wouldn't
its
that make it
structure.
a
It is
drone?
composed of materials
Like a
as light
paper
as
drone.
bamboo and as strong as iron. This
Oh, her choice of
composition
words.
grants
I
it
guess-
the lightness of weight to ascend into the sky and the durability to follow the wind for many a mile. It is built with a series of intersecting rods that
Then again, she does have more dialogue
Never
than
mind.
before, so I guess
It
Cloud
is
Retainer's
unlikely the two of you
choice
will
of words
understand,
and way of
even
speaking
should
might
one
have changed.
expend the effort to
And then again,
explain.
it depends on if the
One is
person
better
at
off
Hoyo
saving
first
one's
who
breath.
originally wrote the lines
It
for
sure seems like you wanna
Cloud
talk
Retainer is
about
still
it,
there.
though.
So, will you be attending the workshop or not?
Huh? Wait, you've been trying to invite us this entire time?
All right then. No need to prepare the materials in any case.
I
One
haven't
has
played
it
this in
sorted.
the
Arrive at
Chinese
Mount Outsong
dub,
in 2 days.
but I
I shall be
imagine
expecting you around midday.
the way that
leaving?
Shunying speaks or Cloud Retainer speaks and addresses herself as oneself,
Surely you jest.
is a
One
bit like
goes as one pleases. For what reason would
it makes
one
sense in
need to rely on
Chinese,
another?
whether it's Cantonese or Mandarin. It's a very archaic way of addressing oneself. There is actually a way that people in sort of ancient Chinese drama would speak of oneself
One calls
or
it
address
the
oneself
floating
when
totem
they're
device.
of
She seems pretty
of a
proud
fairy
of that one.
class or a
Look at
god
her
class,
walk down
if they're
the
sin
street.
or sun.
She seems so
So they
confident.
will address
Everyone around her
themselves
is looking
very
at her all funny.
nobly, very high class, very
Never mind. But anyway, that
very
box of
grand and
hers seems to
majestic.
be full of those mechanical lifty thingamabobs.
But when you translate it into English, it's a little bit difficult. So I'm guessing they had to use oneself
Got a bit unsteady for a second.
as
and
a way to
accidentally
compensate.
Brushed the embroidery on top. And wouldn't you know it? All the
Then again,
stuff
I
inside
guess
almost
the
goes
translation
both.
would be kind of
All I'm
accurate.
saying is that Shenyun sure does try hard to save face. What did she call it again? A crude piece of mortal machinery?
Maybe if I find
bet
an
she just can't
interesting
wait to take it apart and see how it's made.
drama to do for the watch party on Twitch, we could probably
act like
watch
we
it.
didn't see anything,
Probably
though.
Three Balls, Three
in
Lives.
consideration of her feelings and all.
That's a pretty good one.
After all, that
It's
is the propriety with which one should
it's
comport
a sing
oneself
drama, so
when
that's
it comes to an elder, right?
that's a very type drama with sort of like the defined aspects. So it will be like watching the if you're familiar with Lei or Li Wei and the Adeptus, you will see a lot of similarities.
Oh, you're here early. I just ordered. The food
Okay.
should be out.
Let's all take a seat.
Here, hand me your cups.
Oh, you're gonna wash the cups or pour the tea? Pour the tea.
Oh, thank you.
I thought he was gonna clean like the bowls. No, wait.
You weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon.
No, he's trying
That
to
was
wash
for you to rinse
the
your
yeah.
utensils.
Yeah, he is rinsing the utensils. Wow, they actually went so. Yeah. You're supposed to hand over like the cups, the bowls, chopsticks. You probably won't do this in a Chinese restaurant in the UK because of like the strict
Wow,
health and safety
so much delicious
laws,
food.
etc. But in
Did
China,
we
it's
eat
actually
all
very,
this just for
or Hong Kong,
breakfast?
China or Hong Kong.
That's just how we do it where I'm
It's
from.
actually quite common for
Most of the
people
time, though, I
to
don't eat lunch after
just
dinner.
grab all the utensils
Oh,
and then
that's
rinse it in the
good.
water
Paimon doesn't need to
and
worry about holding back
hand it
then.
back to everybody. And then,
Eat.
yeah.
If it's not
but
enough, we can always order
basically,
more. Oh,
Paimon
and there's
just
Tong's Story
drunk
coming as well.
the
I
water
don't
that
usually
was
have
meant
that
to
in the
clean
morning,
the
but,
utensils.
Well, since everyone's here, I just had
That's-
to order it. What about you, traveler?
Wow.
Is the food to your liking? Want some more seafood congee? Let me refill your bowl.
I'm happy to do it myself.
Paimon's gonna take you up on that. Fill it up nice and full and make sure she gets a few extra shrimp. Thanks.
Uh-huh. I love this. Lei is one of my favorite regions because it is based on
So
Asia.
full. That meal was so satisfying. It even gave Paimon some extra brain juice. Oh,
So you gain
listen,
brain
listen.
cells?
Paimon's figured it out.
Figured what out?
Let's think about this for a second, Gaming. You invited us to this awesome restaurant and ordered a whole table full of expensive dim sum just for the three of us. Well, you must be hiding the fact that you're some young master from a rich family.
Ah, yes.
Explain why you try to
See,
keep your friends
typical
and family away
Asian
from me.
drama trope. He is probably from a rich boy
Are you
family.
confusing me with Xingqiu?
Huh?
Maybe.
You know Xingqiu? You sure know a lot of people.
Well, when you're on the road as much as I am, you hear all sorts of rumors. Sometimes
Okay.
they're true, sometimes they're not. What it comes down to is being able to tell the difference. More often than not, that means knocking on some doors to find out for yourself.
I want his hairdresser. That red
Oh,
undertone
you truly are
is
a
actually
man
really
of
cool.
many talents,
I don't think
young
it's natural.
Master Gaming.
Probably must have dyed his hair.
Okay, enough with the teasing. Sorry to burst your bubble, Paimon, but
I feel like I should
you're wrong about my family
turn down the
situation.
volume a little bit for the game audio.
Paimon thought she was onto something there.
My dad is just an ordinary tea merchant.
Mm-hmm.
Small scale stuff, you know? It wouldn't even make sense to mention his business in the same breath as the Feiyun Commerce Guild. My dad,
There's no need to look
he
down
always
on
wanted
yourself
me to
that
inherit
much.
the family business. To be a merchant.
Be a
like him.
merchant.
But that's just not who I am.
Wow, so
It's not what
I
ever
was
wanted
on
to be.
point. His family want him to succeed the family business, but he's the free-spirited type of guy. The young master who doesn't want to inherit the family
about your
business.
interests and
He's
aspirations
free-spirited. He's off doing whatever he wants, and he's avoid coming home.
Of course.
And then
I told him I wanted to
everybody
be a
else
Wushu
love
dancer.
him, but his parents are a little bit on
wanted
the
all of
iffy
Teyvat
terms
to
with
see
him
what I
because they
could
want
do.
him to succeed the
According to my
business.
dad,
Then
though,
there's gonna be a
was
girl
a real
involved. There's gonna be a love
Just a
rivalry,
child's pipe dream.
romance thing, and then
Terrible.
at the end of the day, he
I'm sure he
randomly
thought I
picks
would
up the
come around
family because he has no
eventually,
choice
Wushu dancing
And
has
Ivan
always
becomes
been
a
the
villain.
only thing I wanted to do.
of the story. Why am I turning this into a Chinese drama?
One day, he tried to get me to visit some other tea merchants to
Yes.
start building the right relationships.
Yeah.
but I refused to go.
Mm-hmm.
We
You
got
got
into
into
a huge
a fight, and
We
then
were this close to throwing hands.
you left.
In
You
the
ran
end,
away
I
from
was
home.
so angry that I ran away from
Yeah.
home.
See, this is
I haven't
this
been
is
back since.
Chinese drama
Don't get on my
level
case just
writing.
Yet, okay?
This is
It's not like I
such
think
a
I'm
typical
completely without
trope.
fault. No. I know that it wasn't the right way to go about things. But my dad's stubborn. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, it just went in one ear and out the other.
I'm sorry,
no
but I'm gonna have
changing
to
his
say
mind.
this next bit in Cantonese. He's basically a
I knew
Yelting
talking
Day.
would only get me so
He-
far,
he-
but
He's a full Yi
if I made
Doi.
it big in Liyue Harbor,
His
results
Amaba
could speak for
basically
themselves.
wants him to inherit the family business.
I'm sure you
He
both already
like
know how
got
that's
Chitao,
going.
so he ran away from home.
Wushu dancing's just not that big in Liyue Harbor. In the
Yeah,
past,
and
I
there's
would go
struggle.
door to door
There's
from
there's
store to
that
store,
struggle. Yes.
asking if they would be interested in hiring
He's
a
chasing
performer.
after his dream, and then
Most times,
he
I
hits
wound
us
up eating
a
nothing but
point where
humble
he's
pie.
struggling on his own out there. The
And you can't
grandparents
just rely
probably
on dreams
dots
to
on
put food
him,
on the table, right? So
give him
I found
money
a
and
job
stuff.
as a guard to make some money.
Oh yeah, he's
and now I have enough
got
to
the
get by and
part-time
then some.
job.
Still, change
One day
takes
he's
time.
just gonna meet that one random
Gotta take it
girl
slow, you know?
that he's gonna
Paimon
find a romantic
understands.
interest in, or she takes an interest in him.
Okay.
Think he's just a
Enough of all
normal,
that serious talk.
you
My
know,
tea's getting cold.
not that
Let's do
rich
something
boy
fun this afternoon.
kind of thing. Just
What do
a
you say,
regular
huh? I'll
guy,
organize.
but then finds out that he's from a rich
Actually,
family.
We kinda already have plans this afternoon. We told Xianyun that we would go to her kite making workshop.
Uh huh.
Oh?
Are you interested in kite making, Gaming?
Although
Oh,
Garmin
no.
probably
It's just that I
he'll
happen to
probably
know
end up
Adi
with
Shinyu.
the proving his family wrong, does something amazing or noteworthy, and then
Do you
he
not
gains the
know who she
respect
really
of his
is,
family. His mum and dad are like,
Oh, I know that
Like,
she's an adeptus.
we're so
I
proud
met her
of
during
you.
the delivery once. But hasn't she been in the city lately? She's even tried, with some limited success, to change her terms of self-address or something like that. She came to see me a few days ago to ask about luminescent dyes. Oh, wait a second. She doesn't plan on putting those on a kite, does she?
Possibly.
Is that not something you can do?
It's one thing to use it on cloth, but applying it to paper is another matter entirely. Why couldn't she tell me what she wanted them for?
Yeah, she does seem to have trouble
She
with
has too
that
much pride.
sometimes.
It would be such a shame if everyone worked so hard on their kites only for them to get ruined in the end. Okay, I'll go with you. If Auntie Xianyun wants to use those dice on a kite, the formula will need
Does
to be
he
changed.
know that
Great! The more the merrier!
she is Cloud Retainer? I kinda dipped out because I was too focused on naming the trope. Hey, thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think. It really does help me out. If you haven't already done so, you can also hit the bell icon and turn on notifications. That way you'll get updates for when I upload my new videos. Or follow me on Twitter at KuroAkiGames. I'm also on Twitch at twitch.tv/KuroAkiGames, where I occasionally stream my raw gameplay videos on there, or some content that isn't on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at KuroAkiGames, and I will see you guys soon.